Hello. Hopefully the audio is not picking anymore. uh, oh wait, I'm forgetting something important. There we go. Uh, sure, why not? I'm in Shinagawa's dungeon. I see Maya. Listen, Tatsuya. Nowadays, I just log onto MMOs with bedhead and all, like today. LOL. But when I was little, people say I was a real cutie. Guess I missed my chance, right? Nobody thinks I'm hot anymore. I'm assuming it's like anymore. Do men only want younger women? Be honest. What are you talking about? That's isn't the point. That's what I'm talking about. You really get me. What's really important is true love. But I think I tend to like them on the younger side too, though. Excuse you? No, I'm kidding. Um, Maya seems very happy. By the way, am I making no sense? I hope so, cause I teach composition. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my be carefully for you. One of my coworkers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach the same grade and we were together all the time. It's been a while, but that kind of thing sticks with you, you know? No way she said she needed some advice, but then she just started bragging. Some students asked her out, and a guy she doesn't like proposed to her. Oh, I'm not jealous, it's just so freaking annoying. Oh my god. Hold up. Some student asked her out. Could it be? Nah, I'm probably overthinking about this. I hate skanky like that, like her. Just give me the puppy dog size, and guys will do whatever. She even stuffed her bro. Cool. That's a good start. She what? Calm down. I'm afraid you know too much now, Tatsuya. But that's right, she got fake. Okay, for real though, keep this between you and me, okay? Maya seems to be enjoying herself. I swear, OMG, saw Miss K running in late one time, right? And her pants fell off and it looks like she had four. They're fake for sure. My school is full of t-shirts like that. Man, Tasca, talking to you is better than getting a massage. Blush. Complaining online is now an important part of my days off. Maya seems to like talking to me. I feel like we're growing closer. That wasn't on my bingo card for certain. We're supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what I just said, I might go to hell. No way. Well, I'll rent some DVDs soon. Later, Tatsuya. Thanks for chatting. Might play you sign off. I decided to log out as well. You know what I start to think? And this is kinda like interesting in terms of, well, not think, to watch actually. Sup. I started to watch this type of videos where people just go to like quote unquote abandoned game MMOs, and they just like explore around, see if there's any like players and whatnot. And I found that kind of really interesting. Like it's all fascinating because sometimes I find like players in like X game, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be spending like the X amount of days on this game and see if I can revive the like this location or this type of MMO." And I honestly find that interesting, especially on that aspect that what's the word I'm looking for? Um, I'm drawing blank for some reason. Especially on that aspect that like people that are have been playing those games for like years, like us are still playing, and they're like, oh yeah, like we used to play like together with like X amount of people, and like slowly people just started getting alive or like pass away or stuff like that, and I was like, dude, that's kind of sad, but kind of interesting in that aspect that that community was built in. What's what I'm looking for? I wouldn't say trust, but like sort of like an actual real community, like a friendly, family friendly community. I think that's the word I'm trying to think of.
Hey, so
Junpei seems to be really serious about that girl. As his teammates, I feel like maybe we should do something, but what? Encourage him.
yeah,
Encourage him, huh? Honestly, I don't even know how I do that. So yeah, like things like that just really, really pique my interest. Can't believe he got played like that. Where'd his game go? Go to him. I ain't actually pissed or anything. I'm just saying he shouldn't put up with that. I agree.
no.
Remember how Lucia couldn't detect Strega when we encountered them last time? I think one of Medea's skill prevented me from sensing them. We only saw two of them, but the girl must have been somewhere close.
Hello there.
Strega member Chidori has been sent to a Kirillos-run hospital. Mitsuru and Sanada-san are currently on their way there to interrogate her. When neither senpai is present, we are not permitted to go to Tartarus. I wasn't too surprised to learn that she's a Strega support member. Capturing her will provide us with quite the advantage. We are growing even closer to completing our mission. So yeah, like things like that is just kind of interesting in my opinion. Just I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder how many MMOs that I actually have people playing are still like playing in those games, if that makes sense. Because like you don't know when exactly. See those rocks with a strange pattern on them. The man they found the other day left them. I'm fine with one or two, but this many just gets in the way of our work. You say if I'm telling you, just go ahead and take them. There's still more. They found the missing office lady the other day. I tried questioning her, but she wasn't making any sense. She said some kids saved her from an attack by a black team. She left a reward with us, so I hand it over to you. I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need.
What'll it be? Take as long as you need.
And any weapons? No. Oh, wait, no, this one. This one.
Sure, it's a deal. All done here?
So, yeah.
All done.
Season's gonna be just kinda like makes me feel a little nostalgic. Kinda makes me wonder which one was my first MMO that I actually tried to play and actually what's the word I'm looking for? And I actually like haven't played in a while. I think like the first one was Club Penguin, I believe, when I was like probably a kid, and it was fun. Actually, no. M- or maybe it was. I don't remember for certain. Either Club Penguin, or there was one that had a good amount of controversy, and it was Habbo Hotel. Uh, that at the time when I was playing it, um, I don't think I ever came across people that were like that. But you know, I feel like the topic is not really too controversy. I mean, if you are interested on it, you can probably just search it up easily. Do you know that wiring here was in bad shape? We just barely squeak by during some big events. The weird thing is fixed now, but nobody ever called maintenance. You're welcome, sir. I'm kidding. I always thought the men in this club weren't that good looking, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know why that was kind of funny. I'm like, is she talking about the protagonist?
Go have a look for yourself.
You got anything new? No.
It's
The friend I met after Mama told my fortune. I can't seem to get closer to her. I don't understand. Maybe I should ask Mama for advice. I think all she needs to get closer to her friend is a better understanding. She says she understands fine, but I'm not sure. Now tell me, what should it be? Would you like to know your fortune? Sure. This is the haze surrounding the Tower of Shadows. It seems you won't be entering the tower tonight. Please return another day for your fortune. The notes begin. A dark path sinking into the deep shadow. It involves the people who are involved and capture them, who are the ones that are a trap. Hard though, I try to see them, my vision blurs, and everything becomes obscure. Can you see? Let us hope that you will find fortune in your destiny. You know, I think it'll be kind of interesting if you can actually see what's the word I'm looking for? If you can actually see the future, like in like flash, like flash, like brief. There's a I want to call it like flash cutscenes, but I don't think that's the name of it. Since we think about himself, I don't think. You know what? Yeah. Alright then. Because I was thinking going to what's his name? Koromaru. In order to increase his thing. Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk.
Oh, it's you. What a coincidence. I, ran out of soy sauce, so... Oh, is that dog, he doesn't bite, does he? Afraid of dogs. I was attacked by one when I was little. It only knocked me over, but ever since then... this one. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll see you at school then.
Kurumada and I return to the dorm.
Morning.
It doesn't seem like the Chidori girl is gonna talk, does it? Despite everything she did, Junpei is really worried about her. I just don't get why. That's Junpei for her. That's Junpei for you.
Yeah.
I guess I'm still a little worried. In all honesty, I feel like Junpei just got really attached to her because she actually gave her proper attention, unlike literally like every single person in the party. Class was ended for today. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perspective. I want to see if I can get. Oh, I can actually get Fuka's social link now that I think about it. I legitimately forgot about that. It seems to be where the music through the first. My question or my concern right now is how did I even... No, that's a woman's bathroom. First, I wonder how much prices. No, because one of the things that I need to get is the CD, but I honestly don't know how to get it. Like, am I supposed to be talking to somebody specifically? That's like one of the main things that I have yet to figure it out. Are you busy? Also, if you happen to be a little hungry, I have time. Oh, good. In that case, would you do me a favor? I was hoping you could taste the lunch I made. To be honest, I don't have very much confidence in my cooking, but today it turned out okay. I got a bad feeling about this, but I have enough courage to try it. So, will you taste it? Yeah, why not? Oh, thank you. Okay, please, come with me.
Sorry, I know you probably aren't very hungry at this hour, but, I'd be happy if you'd maybe give it a taste, if that's okay.
The bento box looks like a chaotic mess of ingredients. It seems I have no choice but to eat it.
I used vinegar as a base for relieving fatigue, and then added a bunch of citrus. You know, just some simple, light flavors.
It has a very impactful flavor.
I want your honest opinion, okay? How was it?
It's just bad. It is horrible. Not bad for a beginner.
Really? Please, let me know if there's anything I can improve on. Actually, you don't look so well, leader. Oh no! What do I do? I'll go get some water. Wait right here.
Wait, did I choose the wrong answer?
I'm sorry I made you taste test my cooking. I just figured that I could count on you for an honest opinion. Well, for your time today, I'm going to keep at it. I should focus on making it edible first, though.
I feel like I've gotten a little closer to Fuka.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the High Priestess Arcana.
This is what I was talking about yesterday when I was playing Persona 5, the Phantom X. The comparison between how this screen automatically just finish the whole thing comparing to Persona 5, the Phantom X, where you have to click every single time. It feels kind of interesting contrast.
I'll see you back at the dorm.
I decided to go back to the dorm too.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Kiryu-senpai and the others are at the hospital and won't be back until later today. From what I've heard, that girl Shidori won't say anything. Maybe we should hold off on going to Tartarus until things are under control. Mitsuru and Sanada-san are both still at the hospital. Their questioning of Shidori must not be going well. My boy... No, I'm kidding. Can anybody use the rooftop planners? Of course. I see. Looks like they changed some stuff. Can't believe they gave us something like that. Gardening, huh? Huh? What should I do it with you? I guess that's fine. Honestly, with a context, it's kind of like, huh? What sort of a Persona game is this? But if you want to do it with me, I'm gonna make sure you do it properly. Man, I have a relator in mind. Holy cow! Don't think you are done once you planted the seeds. If you get impatient, then don't bother. Tending to the rooftop plants might help improve the quality of the produce. I'm gonna head up. What about you? Go to the rooftop. There should still be produce on the rooftop planters that has yet to be harvested. I should harvest those first. Alright. Yeah. Mistakes. I should also focus on once I'm done focusing on Shinji, I should probably focus on Aegis a little bit more, because I'm kind of curious on what sort of tarot cards she has. Do I have any seeds though? Oh, I do. Cool. I planted the healthy tomatoes and sprouts. Looks like I can have in 10 days, basically. Cool. Okay. I guess I'm just speeding through this at this point. So this is technically stuff that I sort of read already.
I think that about does it. You think you can see this through to the end? Good answer. Let's just hope you can maintain that enthusiasm. Once you start something, you gotta see it through to the end. I only dabbled in this back when I was a kid, but it'll probably turn out fine. Now still at the orphanage. I learned a bunch of stuff with Aki. I'm talking too much. Let's get back to work.
I think that the plans were Aragaki.
That should do it. This kind of work is usually easier again when you've got the time.
Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like the plants will grow nicely.
Let's head back now and wash your hands after handling all that soil.
It looks like Chidori still ain't back yet. I get it's her own fault for running off on her own, but she's still one of us, you know? We gotta help her somehow.
Don't be impatient, Jin. If she hasn't yet freed herself, that must mean her evoker was taken. Our first objective must be to retrieve it. It would mean nothing to free Chidori without it. For us, our persona is as precious as our very lives. We should wait for an opportunity. They've found their own navigator, their own set of eyes. Without Chidori, we'd only be playing into their hands.
Yeah, you're right, Takaya. Sorry I lost my cool there for a second. But what are we gonna do? They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing. If they got someone who can predict our moves, it'll be hard to catch them off guard.
Yes, that's true.
By the way, what is that thing? It looks like some kind of clunky evoker.
This is one of the first evokers ever developed. I suppose you could call it a prototype. Oh, that's right. You've never seen this before, have you, Jin? This was truly a terrible piece of work. In exchange for drawing out the full extent of a persona's latent power, the cost is that they become exceedingly difficult to control, especially for those who had their power forced upon them, like ourselves. To a persona that has lost control, the user is but a shackle. In those days, it was more commonplace to be killed by our own personas than by the shadows. This was the result of one such killing. I am a shadow, the true self. Regardless, I'm not one to dwell on the past.
So, that's why you don't use an evoker?
Hardly. The real reason is far more practical. I don't use one because I have no need. I don't require something as inelegant as a tool to prove my resolve.
Wait, so let me get this straight. That way I can comprehend this. He is a shadow, or at least some version of a shadow that is able to sustain himself in a human form, if I'm getting that properly. Because if that's the case, it kind of will correlate with the whole aspect with Teddy on Persona 4, especially since he is technically also a shadow. So this will be really, really interesting, to say the least. And that will explain why the eyes. Because if I'm not mistaken, on Persona 4 Golden, or Persona 4, having like, maybe Persona 4, maybe Persona 5, having like goldish eyes or golden eyes have become some sort of a staple of having some sort of like shadow trait. I could be wrong about that. So at least I like to say that that'll be the case, but I could be wrong.
You really are something special, Takaya.
Yet, there is always someone out there who is even greater. Such as one who can wield multiple personas. Am I feeling attachment for someone? Impossible. Such a thought is beneath me.
I can hear people talking. Hey, have you tried the famous beef bowl at Imuishi? It's only available for a limited time. I haven't, it's new. Yeah, but only during fall. Anyone has been raving about it. Lots of shops have been putting out new products lately, like at Manga Store. Wait, you really haven't heard about any of this? You cannot be out of the loop, huh? Sounds like various shops have new products for sale. I should take a look around sometime soon. I should, honestly.
What do you think, Yamagishi? You sense anything?
No.
By refusing to speak, you're only hurting yourself. We aren't trying to keep you hostage. We just want to avoid unnecessary confrontation.
How's Chidori? You're back again. Why are you so hung up on her, Junpei? Did she say anything?
Not a word.
Let me talk to her.
Iori, you're getting really emotionally invested in this. Is everything all right?
Well, I know she attacked me. But I don't know. I just can't get her out of my head. Please, let me do this.
Junpei-kun.
Jeez.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose. All right, see if you can get through to her.
Got it. I'm glad they let you keep your sketchbook. Wow. You're still drawing pictures? Even in the hospital? You really do like to draw, huh?
You know, something I just never comprehended, and this is just my perspective on things, is why people call drawings pictures. Like, I never comprehend that aspect of that. I had a teacher during high school who never addressed drawings as drawings. He was like, "Oh, draw me some pictures." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, like draw me some pictures, because his whole like stereo thing, and it was like for history class. It was like, "Oh, read this chapter." I just gave me like 3 different drawings, well, 3 different pictures, as he calls it, of whatever happened on that chapter of the book. And I was like, okay, cool. But for some reason, I just never comprehend on that aspect of calling a drawing picture. It's just, I find it kind of, I wouldn't say, well, at the time it was kind of weird. Because he was like the only one that addressed that as pictures rather than drawings. But now it's kind of like, I guess it's like a more like common thing to say. So like I just want to comprehend why is that a thing. Maybe it's just me.
It doesn't matter. She spoke to him. Only I can understand my drawings.
Wait, Chidori, your arm. It's bleeding. Not again. Yamagishi, get the doctor.
Right?
What happened? Why are you bleeding?
She does it to herself. I thought I took all the sharp objects in here.
She did this to herself?
Apparently, we can't leave her unattended for even a moment. At the very least, she seems to heal at an astonishing rate.
Let go of me!
And that cut on your hand back at the station. You did that to yourself?
I never asked for you to worry about me. You are the one who jumped to conclusions.
Well, I want you to stop. You can't be doing that. I'm not just saying this because I'm worried about you. I don't want to see you hurting yourself. Alright?
The doctor will be here soon. You should head back.
Right.
So, you seem to have found your voice.
My boy. Class has ended for today. You know, I found it really interesting on the contracts that the time zone that they choose to use for Chidori is, it looks like early in the morning, while what's his name? It can be like interpreted as early in the morning or late at night. This is kind of interesting. He really likes to lay down on the front entrance, but it doesn't seem like he's just lazing around. If you see him out there, could you check?
Oh, hello there.
Are you headed now? If you don't mind, I'd like to join you. Sure, why not? Why not? Thank you. Then, can we stop at the strip mall? I was hoping to check out the bookstore.
I spend my breaks doing nothing but reading, so I think it's about time I bought some new ones. Oh, all of the books on this shelf are only 100 yen each. That means I can afford them with my allowance.
You know what I find kind of crazy? I was with my youngest sibling. We went to check out a thrift shop. I think that's how it's pronounced. And I was looking at some of their books, and I think the books that they were having were like 50 cents or like $1 each, and it wasn't like a small amount of books. It was a good amount of books, and I took some of them. And when I went to pay off, the guy was like, "Why are you buying this today?" And I was like, "Guess why not?" He's like, "You should have come on." Like, I think it was like he said like Friday. He's like, "You should have come on Friday. That's where we sell the books like 50 cents each." I'm like, "Dude, what? That is wild." He's like, "Yeah, like you can get more books for like the amount of money that you spend right now." And I think I spent about like $8, maybe $10 for like 4 or 5 books, maybe 10. I don't remember the exact price. I think I spent like maybe $4 or $8, one of those two. Because I'm looking at my bookshelf right now, and I think I have like maybe 4 books that I bought from them. But that was like a really, really interesting thing. And the funniest thing is that they had books that I was looking for, which is Tom Clancy's books. Because I sort of been collecting little by little their books, his books. So, kind of fun.
We can go now. I don't really see anything that interests me. Wait, is this? It is! I've been looking for this collector's edition for forever. This is a collection of illustrations from the shoujo manga I read. It even has a set of new short stories inside. I never thought I'd find this in a used bookstore. And in the novel section, too. Maybe the shop owner saw the short stories label and made a mistake. It's got all 3 volumes, too. This is amazing.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to visit a used bookstore. I feel like that's going to be like one of my goals at some point, like just to check what they have to sell. Because the bookstores are cool, right? But like used bookstores, like I feel like you're going to find like stuff that you haven't potentially even thought about. Like one of the books that I've been wanting to buy since I had the chance to play the game is Metro 2033. Like I've been wanting to buy those books for who knows how long. I want to say like over like 5 years by now. And the sad thing about it is that I'm 50% sure, I could be wrong about that, is that the creators the creator of the book is Russian, so his books is essentially I'm assuming banned in America because of like the whole war that is happening, or at least happened. Yeah, I think it's still happening. I'm not really keeping track of like those sort of news. So like nowadays I feel like it's more hard to find those books than what it used to be. So I feel like maybe on a used bookstore might be the place. That's just me though.
Each volume is 6,000 yen, so that means 18,000 yen total? Well, what should I do?
You're not buying it? It's okay.
Of course, all 3 volumes are great! The characters are portrayed so realistically. It's like they really exist. My monthly allowance is 5,000 yen, so it's not enough, even if I save my lunch money. But I'll get it, no matter what. I just need to wait until next month, or the month after, or I'll get them by the time I graduate. I need to hide this where no one will see it. Oh, please don't get bought by someone else.
You know, I think it might be like an interesting story if the protagonist could be like, hey, I give you the money here.
I really wish I had a bigger allowance.
Because technically, the protagonists have a large amount of money. So yeah, like he can just essentially just give it out just because he can. I feel like that could be like a huge missed opportunity. Be like, oh yeah, this is a gift for you, type of thing.
But I also don't want to make things hard for my mom.
Hey, I saw that. You were looking at that waitress, weren't you?
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll do anything you want. Anything.
Then how about you buy me that bag I was talking about before? Or else I'm breaking up with you.
I used to think that money couldn't buy happiness or friends. That is, until recently.
What do you think? What do you mean?
Oh, don't worry. I was just talking to myself. But I do sort of understand how he feels. That man has no confidence in himself. That's why he's so desperate to stay on the woman's good side. I think I can relate to that feeling. He just wants to be with her, no matter the cost.
It's kind of interesting. I had one friend of mine told me this: a happy wife is a happy life. So I guess it kind of correlates to this aspect. I can sense affection coming from Chihiro. I feel like I understand Chihiro a little bit better now.
I can't help but feel like there are so many things in this world that I'll never have. Well, should we get going? If I stay here, I know I'll just want to go back to the bookstore and look at that illustration collection again.
I walked Chihiro part of the way home, then went back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your time? So, you probably already seen the message I sent, but I have a favor to ask. It's about Madakun. This is just a hunch, but I think he's been feeling kinda down lately. Could you check in on him when you have the time? He should be in his room. I don't know. Shinjiro kind of wants me to hang out with him now. There are so many things that we don't understand about Chidori. It's also bizarre that Lucia couldn't sense her. She is not mentally stable right now. I can't imagine what it's like to harm your own body. Wait, does that mean he's on... Yeah, nah. Sorry. About too much. Jeez, I'll freeze them. What are you standing around for? Adagaki's cooking skill are on par with a professional of a professional chef. If I get Adagaki to teach me, I might be able to make some delicious food. What do you want? Teach me how to cook.
What?
Huh? Why should I? Don't think I'll go easy on you.
We're having Katsudan again. Got it? Don't give me that look. We got a lot of pork because it was cheap. Part of me thinks starting with fried food might be hard, but the basics are pretty much the same. You're a real oddball, you know that? Asking me to teach you how to cook. Why do you want to learn so much?
I can't put my health. I want to be popular. I just felt like it.
You do, huh? Well, good a reason as any. I was taught how to cook by someone else too. So, when I see someone who wants to learn, I can kinda relate. Alright, that's enough rambling. Let's get started. You're gonna do it this time. So first, get the meat ready. When you're frying something, stick a chopstick in the oil and check for little bubbles. Wait, you're putting on too much heat. The meat ain't gonna taste good if it's too tough. Pretty good job, considering it was your first try. You've still got room for improvement, though. Especially in the way you handle the knife and fryer. But if you're serious about it, then just practice.
Exquisite katsudon.
Alright, let's clean up. You ain't done cooking until everything's put away, so don't slack off.
I feel like I chose the wrong decision on that one. But oh well. Should be fine. Yo, sorry I haven't been around lately. But I can't just leave her alone. Don't ask me why. You got this. Yeah, thanks man. Class has ended for today.
Greetings.
Junpei-san has already left school. He went to the hospital. Lately, he seems to be emotionally distressed. She's still far from passing as a human. It doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings and conversations yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Bebe. Dude, I love Bebe. But unfortunately, I'm not really paying that much attention to him. I wonder. Oh, I'm still missing Junpei, huh? Junpei, I guess. I'm missing like so much of the surges. I feel kind of bad now, kind of. I'm close to that one. Tanjaki that is cold despite having it being grilled. It must be filled with flavors that is simple out of this world. I love to have a taste myself. My question is, where exactly do I get the chilled taiyaki? Same thing with the CD associate. He wants to check a location within the school that broadcasts music. Oh. Where would that be though? Maybe? It's a fuck. Ooh. That lag is kinda horrible, holy cow. It's a faculty office. It looks like I can't get in through the door on this side. That lag. It's a faculty, there's nothing I need to do here. Printing room, welfare training room. Stuff in the news, I love this. If it's pretty wild, the school shuts down, I have to look for another job. I don't think I can go this side? No. Science, a laboratory, art, music. That's a bathroom. Maybe. No. It would be wild if that was the case. Maybe here? No. No. I wonder where can I get what I'm looking for? I don't think but the school gates. You know, it would be kind of wild if it was on the student console the entire time. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't know where it's at. Are you freaking kidding? It's a PA room. I can hear bizarre music playing inside. What the heck is this song? Gekokan Boogie. Why does the school have music like this? Must be a teacher's theme song or something that plays when they enter a classroom. No way, man, that's crazy. Should I try entering the PA room? Sorry, you have to have permission to be in. This song, I have no idea what it's for. But it says Gekokan Boogie on it. What, you want it? Are you serious? Sure, you can have it. We don't have any use for it anyway. Here. Now get out. Wait, what's it? Now get out. I've turned on. And now get out of here before you get me in trouble. Oh, okay, cool. Man, I hate the starters. Okay, so... I just hope I don't trigger any events. Like, automatically. That'd be kind of funny. There are so many strange people out there, like that young man I saw the other day. I just noticed that there seemed to be a gap in the stream of people walking. I wonder why, so I took a gander and then I understand why nobody was walking there. It was this kid with no shirt on and long grey hair. He had this weird aura to him. I ask you, what in this world is coming to? I think the hot summer sun got to me. See, my arms are burned and my skin is all rough. Do you know the ramen restaurant Hagakure at the Iwatodai strip mall? The ramen they sell there has plenty of collagen to boost your beauty. That's what I heard anyways. If you make your skin more youthful, I bet your mind will follow and your husband will love you more. I feel like that kind of falls under the whole aspect of like men prefer like
Marvelous.
younger woman, I guess. Or maybe they just what's the other one? Prefer the partners to look younger? I don't think that's the one. I can sense the power growing within your stems from the bonds you have forged and nurtured. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it.
I'm looking forward to it.
As I cannot foresee the limits of your potential, I look forward to witness you grow even further. How may I assist you? I gotta say, in this
Here are my
certain
wonderful.
side of the map, it just feels kind of weird because it's just so quiet. Like you don't even hear, like all you hear is like if you're walking through like a tunnel, like that eerie like type of sound. That's just I don't know I don't know how to explain it. It seems to complete a request. One moment, please. Well, check. What is this circular disc? Gekokan Bookie is written on one surface. If there's a music store inside of it, then this sheet of paper must be the lyrics. Everybody was haiku writing. Those kids were fast sliding. Wait, is this what I think it is? Isn't it? Shit. Could it be that song that I don't remember the original artist, but it's kind of like I think the lyrics is like everybody wants to kung fu fighting. There are fast sliding. I think that's like the lyrics. I think it got like shown on Kung Fu Panda if I'm not mistaken. If those are like a similar like parody, like not parody. Yeah, I think that's more of a parody. If that's like the parody aspect of the song, that would be kind of great. That would be kind of wild.
Very well then.
I can't imagine what it sounds like from the words alone. I have to listen to it later. Please take this as your reward. Female uniform. Okay, that's one thing down. It's me. It's only available to an unpopular location. Please search for it and bring it to me. My social link.
I won't insist you do anything.
I honestly will never know. Yeah, that's like the thing about it. Okay, now explain. Cool. As my master has said, deepening your bonds will bolster the strength of your personas. I hope you enjoy a fulfilling life, one where you forge many meaningful relationships. Do you need anything else? No.
Very well.
I don't think I'll ever be able to like shut down that not shut down, like turn the bubble into like a gray one. You know your body, the kid with the hat, Yori, was it? He seems real down about something. Did something happen? Well, anyways, what do you take today?
Well, as long as you need.
I'm assuming you don't have any new stuff to sell.
What'll it be? As long as you need.
Because apparently there's some...
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm assuming it's going to be mainly the stores
As long as you need.
that has like new stuff.
You finished? Come back soon.
So... let's explore them all, I guess. Personas are interesting, aren't they? Summoning them must be easy for you and your friends. I've never been able to summon one. Although I understand that being able to summon a persona comes with its own set of difficulties. Well, good luck.
Creating a quick
You know what I think it would it be like an interesting circumstance is that
Some new items prepared. Come take a look.
is that if you had what's the word I'm looking for?
What would you like?
What's the word I'm looking for? Like I literally had it on the top of my tongue. Like if you had like Persona 1 and 2 in the game, like character wise, that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, I see.
First, the user critical rate for Aragaki.
Did you change your mind? Here, it's all yours. What will it be?
What's that? One. No, fear.
So, what will it be?
Counter Strike. His enemies' weak points. Critical rate have high.
You should
If I waste that, I just probably wasted. I'm okay with that. Because, what's her name?
What will it be?
Yukari is like probably like the one that I've been having with me the most. So I'm okay with that.
So, what will it be?
Cards. What I'm hoping.
I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
I still don't comprehend what's that aspect of the items.
Soon.
I honestly don't know. Like I think it might be useful to know what it does, but you don't want to become overly reliant on meds. Excess can turn tonics into toxins, you know? Even in an emergency, make sure to follow the instructions of the label, capiche? So anyways, what catches your eye today? Anything new? Nothing new.
Done already? Come again, yeah?
Man, that one was close. I never miss now, but somehow I still can't get it. The claw grabs the prize, but it'll fall before it reaches the hole, or the prize just gets stuck. Okay.
Come on in. You got everything you need? Thanks.
Okay. Naganaki's trying. Okay, I figured it was you. Yeah, no. Well, is this like the last one? Let's play. We're gonna go closer thanks to the hangman. I feel like I'm like, okay, cool. Nah, I'm skipping you right now. Let's go with you. Yeah, I was honestly thinking about you going after Yuko, but well, not bad. I just wanted to tackle other stuff. So, are you busy today? I was thinking of coaching those kids some more. They were really looking forward to it. I feel like I might grow closer to Yuko. Should I spend some time after school with Yuko?
Thank you.
Great, thanks. I did a bunch of research on my end for this, so let's give them a real workout.
We only have so much time to train here, so you have to practice on your own if you want to win.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good. And don't forget, know your limits. limits and make sure you stretch properly. Oh, why don't you give them some advice too?
You guys got this. Show some guts.
Yeah, but don't forget to stay focused till the end. Now listen, no matter what, think positive and don't give in to fear.
The kids went home after finishing their training.
Those kids are going to challenge the 6th graders soon. Apparently, the winners will get to use the schoolyard. Earlier, they asked me to write the challenge letter for them. A little worried, actually. Well, not just about the race, but also about whether or not I spelled something wrong. So, what's your honest opinion? Age difference really matters when you're as young as they are. Do you really think they can beat the 6th graders?
It's gonna be tough. As long as we believe in them. Honestly.
Yeah, you're right. A coach has to believe in her team. And they've all trained so hard, too. They'll be fine, right? After all, they learned from us. Why am I feeling so nervous? It's gonna be okay. I'm sure they can win.
I feel a bond forming with Yuko. It seems like we've grown closer. Really? For some reason, I thought she was a rank 4.
Come to think of it, I should have asked you to write the challenge letter. I probably should have used bigger words. Ugh, I'll be so embarrassed if those 6th graders laugh at it.
Yuko and I walk home together.
Oh, you're back.
Hey, by the way, how long have we been holding the Shidori girl? About 4 days. I see. Wait, has it really been 4 days? Wow. Junpei, I'm not gonna mess with him today. I mean, let's being for reals, Junpei has like, I really like Junpei character story. I was just thinking about asking you, is that Shidori girl still on the hospital? Just hope he doesn't get in trouble. Is he still holed up in his room? He is still holed up in his room. Sure. Fuka asked me to check on Amada. This could be a good opportunity to get him to know better. Right now, the Temperance Arcana may help me grow even more. Should I spend the evening with Amada? Wait, he's a social league? Since when? What the heck? I don't remember that.
Yes. Oh, senpai, can I help you?
This is mind-boggling for me. What the heck?
Well, I'm okay. Why are you asking? You aren't worried about me, are you? If so, thank you, but I'm totally fine.
That's a relief. You can always talk to me.
I'll do that. You're really caring, senpai. Thanks for going out of your way to check on me. I'll do my best not to worry you. Well then, good night. Come to think of it, I haven't had dinner yet. I should probably eat something. Senpai? You wouldn't happen to be hungry, would you?
Welcome. Take any open seat.
Honestly, I would love to have like a location that I can just walk in at night and be like, oh yeah, like, I want to have this. That isn't like McDonald's or like any fast food restaurant. I think that might be like a really fun just to do.
He's not here.
it's nothing. Sorry for asking you to go out all of a sudden. I just wanted someone to come with me. It's a little intimidating going to get food by myself. People tend to stare when they see an elementary school kid like me out on his own.
Your order?
2 specials, 2 regulars.
2 regulars, coming right up.
Thank you. Looks like there's a special ramen too. I wonder if that's what most people get. So, I saw some people from our dorm stop by here a while back. Like Sonata-san, and that guy who recently joined. Aragaki-san. Do you come here with them too? What kinds of things do you talk about? Oh, sorry for asking something so weird. I just thought I should know a bit more about everyone, since we'll be fighting together from now on. But it's good either way, because I've always wanted to have a proper chat with you. Everyone in the dorm is amazing, but you're on a completely different level.
Okay, I feel like... Sorry, I hit the mic accidentally. I feel like Ken has like... I want to say concerns, or like there's like something going on with him and Shinjiro. Like I don't want to say it's like a hate thing, like he doesn't like him, but it could potentially be. I mean, you have Ken, who is essentially a really young kid, and he's like potentially more mature than like maybe half the cast, or at least more mature than Junpei. And there's Shinjiro, who is like, I feel like I don't want to say like he's like one complete opposite from him, but he's more of a reserve aspect, if that makes sense. Because Shinjiro doesn't feel like he wants to open up like to anybody. Well, Ken is like, I don't need to if I don't have to. Type of thing. That's just my perspective. Could be wrong.
I can't believe how many personas you're able to use.
Here you are.
Ikutsuki-san and Mitsuru-san said that each person normally has only one persona, and that it doesn't change. That means what I saw back then was really... it's nothing. Sorry. Shall we eat? Oh, I finished all the soup too. I'm stuffed.
Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, The Melancholy of Swallow, will air this winter as a TV special.
Huh? Wow! A spin-off with Swallow as the main character! I gotta make sure I record that!
Wait, what? This is probably like the first instance of, at least for me, that I see him actually liking something that involves like a kids show. Do you like the series? What's this about? That sounds interesting. You know what? I don't think I know, but
Yeah, it is! This is big news! Swallow doesn't usually make much of an impression, but there's a theory that he's actually stronger than Hawk! I heard that from a friend. TV shows like that seem to be popular in my class. I only watch them so I have something to talk about. Anyway, it's been a while since I've enjoyed a meal like this. I guess it's because I'm eating with you. You're really easy to talk to, and the ramen was delicious. Maybe next time we can... it's nothing. It's getting late. We should start heading back.
yeah, it kind of feels like that, honestly.
It was delicious. No, this food was not delicious. Don't let yourself think like that.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that, honestly.
Hey, Amada! You on your way home? Us too. We just finished eating dinner.
Oh, are you from the same class, Amada-kun?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, Amada. You gotta join next month's soccer tournament. We've all been waiting for you, you know? We can even practice together after school.
I'll have to pass. I'm not even sure if I could make it next month.
Aw, come on. We can't win without you. You're better than all of us.
You can't pressure someone like that. Can't you see you're bothering him? I'm sure Amada-kun has a lot going on. Isn't that right?
Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Please excuse us. You should hurry home too, Amada-kun.
Home.
Come on, let's get going. Your grandma is waiting for us.
But Mom, if Amada doesn't
Sorry about that.
we're gonna get totally
Do you not like playing soccer? Do you guys not get along?
No, it's not that. I just have enough to do. The second semester has already started, and we have to go to Tartarus at night. I know we'll be going through a lot from now on, so I decided to not make any promises. More importantly, sorry for keeping you out so late. Let's make our way back to the dorm.
I parted with Amada and returned to my room. I feel like my academics improved after thinking about what's on Amada's mind. Kinda wild. Honestly, I was hoping to reach academic 6, but just the fact that that's like the lowest skill that I have might take a while.
Attention, please.
Let's take a look at some English idioms. When someone has a big mouth, it means that they're a loud mouth or a boastful person. There's also the phrase spill the beans.
So that's why.
What exactly does this idiom mean? Junpei, why don't you answer? Huh? Me? Hey, do you know what it means to spill the beans? To drop money, to break into a smile, to reveal a secret? There are many theories about why the beans is used. One particular famous theory says that beans were used to vote in ancient Greece. At the time, they put the white beans for yes and black beans for no into the ballot box. Excuse you? It does. What? Yeah, that really throws me off. Wasn't ancient Greece in Rome, which is somewhere in Europe, I believe? And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm not good with my history, but wouldn't that make no sense? Because beans were essentially discovered in Mexico back with the Aztecs, or at least the indigenous tribes. I don't know, I'm probably just making up things. And if you spill the beans before voting, it reveals their color and your one secret vote. And that reminds me, last time my darling.
Thanks, man.
Phew, thanks. Gave him the answer just now. He must be really smart. I can hear my classmates whispering. I become slightly more polar. I legit will never ever comprehend why is classified as answering the right answer as being charming. That will never make sense to me. Like I won't understand that aspect of getting smarter, but it doesn't make sense on why you're pushing it as part of being cool or charming. Just doesn't make sense to me. That's probably one of my biggest issues. Oh, I kinda hate that. Holy cow.
Don't call me that.
Come on, lighten up. Here, I brought you a new sketchbook. I thought your old one might be getting full.
I don't remember asking you to do that, Junpei.
You finally called me by my name. I wasn't sure if you'd ever say it again.
Any luck?
She finally started talking, but she hasn't said anything useful so far.
Well, it's a start. More of a response than we got from her. So, why are you here?
Chidori, what's wrong?
What is that? There's something right there. An enemy? Wrong. Move!
Chidori!
Relax. Persona just went berserk. It happens.
It happens.
Weren't you guys watching? You could see her persona strangling her for a second. They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas. That's why they need to take suppressants. To keep their personas from killing them.
Suppressants? Wait. Do you know something about Strega?
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow. I'll give the duck the meds I have. The rest is up to you.
Shinji, wait!
There is no Dana, only Soul. Wait, where is that reference from? I don't think I ever heard from it before.
Hi, Junpei.
Thank God. I thought you were gonna die.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Why do you look so scared? Death is nothing to be afraid of.
What are you talking about?
Dying just means you won't wake up tomorrow. That's all.
What the hell are you saying? You don't really mean that, do you?
Junpei?
I don't want that. You hear me, Chidori? I don't want you to die.
Junpei.
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. That's not the point. I don't want to have to live in a world without you.
You're so weird, Junpei.
Look who's talking.
Hey, wait! Shinji!
Wait, is I have to think about this, but is that Ghostbusters 1 or the second one? Or like the remake that they made? Wait, isn't there a third one too, now that I think about it? Just asking.
What the hell's going on? Why did you have those suppressants? I've heard about what they do. They're taken to rein in a persona when the user can't control it. But the side effects...
You're not taking them, are you?
The first movie in the 80s with Ripley. Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering because I don't think I remember that from any of the movies that I've seen. But then again, I haven't seen any of the movies for like a really long time. So, you know, my memory wouldn't be too good per se. So I appreciate it.
Answer me!
I don't have to tell you shit.
Why are you always like this?
Save it. I've heard it all before. You think I'm wasting my power. You can't stand the sight of someone so half-assed, right?
I'm sick of your damn preaching. Shit.
You don't understand at all. You should already know. 10 years ago, when the orphanage burned down, I couldn't save my sister. Back then, I wasn't strong enough to get past the adults holding me back to even try. That's why I try so hard. I thought you felt the same way. We promised each other to become strong enough to do what we think is right. So why? Why'd you start taking those drugs without telling me?
I'm back in the fight now. I have no reason to suppress my persona anymore. So just let it go.
Damn it. And the side effects?
There's something I need to take care of. It's something only I can do. I gotta take responsibility.
What do you mean?
Listen, quit worrying about me. Just do what you think is right. Got that?
Shinji.
I honestly don't know how to react to that. Because, like, the whole suppressing thing just kind of surprised me. Because the way that... what was his name? The guy from Estrega sort of, like, phrase it makes it sound like... that if you force your persona out, was able to, like, be useful. But in this circumstance, I didn't even consider the aspect of, like, drugs per se. Because they had the prototype, I want to call it like Sysgon. No, no Sys, Evoker. So. Oh. That'll be kind of interesting. I just thought about. Oh. Cool. I just thought about this, but what if the prototype Evoker was used on Chidori and she just goes berserk? Because her persona is already going berserk, so it will make more sense. Because her persona is attacking her, so in order for her to suppress her persona abilities and not try to essentially get her to be killed, she has to take the suppressant. That'll be interesting. That's a little fun theory. Class has ended for today.
Greetings.
Junpei-senpai went to the hospital again. He seems quite eager to get there. Has the questioning been going smooth? I have no idea how it works, but yeah, that will be fascinating to find out by trial and error list. Yeah. Because, let's go. If you put in consideration the Evoker essentially brings the persona out by force, at least my understanding. So having to use that to bring that persona out and take suppressants in order to like control the persona will make probably more sense. At least I think that'd be the case.
This is questionable.
Do I detect an underlying meaning? Is there something between her and Junpei that I am not aware of? In any case, I have difficult grasping those kind of subtleties. Supposing from human, it doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings and compensation yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Cool. Who is... oh, here. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want I know the number of requests I have for you has increased. I will be incredible pleased you should spare the time to fulfill them. Sincerely yours, forever more, Elizabeth. Sure.
Good day.
Is there something I can assist you with? I guess, yeah, maybe.
Are you accepting a request?
A fruit knife. Okay,
I will await a report of success.
that's level 46 or above.
By all means.
Have a rank at level 54 or higher in your possession and report to Elizabeth.
Report of success.
The Fair Red Shadow on the 4 block Taisa and bring back.
I will await a report of success.
And Otegine.
I will await a report of success.
Bring adult is also used for teaching. Like anatomy doll?
Come to think of it.
I have heard whispers of a certain doll, one with appearance so horrific it invokes nightmares, but on the other hand, it may also be used for a tool for education. Perhaps one exists somewhere within the learning facility you attend. Would you mind searching for it?
I will await a report of success.
Bring a tile with a peacock design.
If I may say so.
There's something I'd like you to bring me. It's a small piece with an intricate design of a peacock. The piece seems to bring people either unbridled joy or sorrow. It can sometimes be a matter of life and death. Or death? What would it feel like to have such a piece in my hands? I'd love to find out.
I will await a report of success. Oh, yes.
There exist many types of blades, each with their own uses. Among these variations, I would like to study the one known as a fruit knife. The fact that it has a fruit in the name must mean it possesses some kind of special ability that only works on fruits. It is certainly a tool of great interest. Please bring me one immediately.
I will await a report.
Wait,
Very well.
there's something I'm kind of curious about.
A shame.
I'm afraid it will be have to wait for another. Okay, cool. For some reason, I thought that I needed to spend time with what's her name, Elizabeth. Bring me a blade that likes to cut through fruits. I know who to ask now. No, no. I was thinking maybe I have something to tackle that I can do it right now, but I don't think so. With Toshikawa, let's hit. I honestly haven't hang out with Toshikawa in a long time, so this is gonna be fun. Oh, you wanna grab ramen, right? Sure. It looks like Toshikawa Tomochika. I don't know where I got the name from. It looks like Tomochika wants to hang out. I feel like I might grow close to Tomochika. Should I spend time with him? Alright, let's go. Guess I'll get myself an extra large special.
Sorry, man, but I've got to pass this time.
Just like that. Why?
I'm just so torn. I really do want to hang out with you. No time for ramen today. I gotta go check out that cram school. I mean, getting into college is pretty important, don't you think? You think about the future too, right?
I got plans already. Yeah, I'm already than you do. Maybe a little.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you were so serious about your future. I never really thought about my future until Emily told me I should. She said I'd end up a loser if I didn't. But the future's a long way off. I mean, I still have to go to college first, right? Apparently, a bunch of Emmyreed students go to good colleges. She must be thinking about our future together. You ought to think about your future too, man. I'd hate to see you end up becoming a loser, you know? That's why we gotta work our asses off. For our futures.
Tomochika seems to be sincerely worried about my future. I feel like our relationship is stronger. You know, I find it kind of funny that Tomochika was like the first person that I have a social link, and I've been putting him off for quite some time. I feel kind of bad. Holy cow.
Later. I'm heading to cram school.
I went back to the dorm by myself.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Elizabeth said that the previous block path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Next time, you mean tonight?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Yori may be permitted to watch over the girl from the time being. Now's not the time to bomber her with questions. Besides, we still have 3 shadows to contend with. We should be able to accomplish that within the next few months unless the situation changes. Don't let your guard down until the very end.
I have a suggestion.
Koromaru-san would like to communicate something for you. He's tired of eating the same food every day. I recommend you change Koromaru's menu. I'll think about it.
You have my thanks.
Koromaru-san seemed happy to hear that. Thank you. It must be like mind-boggling to be able to translate War Dog's speech pattern in order to like make a sense in like human language. We probably won't be going to the hospital again, huh? It seems like that Shidori person wasn't all that compatible with us, except for one person. Why isn't anyone going to the hospital today? Did they finish questioning her already? Shidori, right? Aragaki's a present and Akihiko expression. What do you want? Come to think of it, Elizabeth asked me to get a specific item for her. Huh? You want a fruit knife? What for? You're gonna use it for cooking? Hold on. There you go. It's kinda old, but it has a great grip. You can have it. Hey, let's say, hypothetically, someone tells me they want to die, so I tell this person I don't want them to die. What do you think? Is it weird to say that? It's not weird to me. Kinda. Oh, good to hear. Thanks. Honestly, I feel like that's kinda a really touchy subject in general, because overall you don't want people to, you know, end themselves in some sort of degree. Yeah, I'm dumb. Regardless on how you feel about them, because at the end of the day, there's always the aspect of somebody caring about that person, regardless on how minuscule their relationship is. At least that's my perspective.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
It seems you completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. What a sharp, shining blade. That must be the fruit knife I asked for. It seems as though it's been in use for for a long time, but it's almost as sharp as the day it was made. I bet it has been used to cut a wide variety of things, not just fruits.
Splendid.
It's an all-purpose cooking tool. Huh. There is something written on the handle. Graduation, gift, orphanage.
Very well then.
This item appears to be quite dear to someone, so be sure to take it back with you. Please take this as your reward. Boss stop sign? What? Bring me oil. This time, I'd like you to fetch me some oil. Since there is a vast selection of this item, it will undoubtedly be extreme difficulty to collect every single variation. Therefore, I only ask that you bring me the oil frequently used by one of your acquaintances.
By all means.
So, cooking oil, basically.
Very well then.
I love the song, holy cow. I guess not cooking oil?
Yes.
I legitimately forgot about I guess. Because my assumption is that she never had any of oil. But I guess I'm wrong. Ask me to get a specific item for her. I say, you're looking for oil. That is something I do use regularly. I have a large stock of silicone oil. It works well with precision components. If you like, you may have some for free. What is still, as I say? I honestly kind of wish I was able to return the knife to Shinjiro. Dun, 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 dun.
Good day.
Yes, you can.
Here are my requests. Wonderful.
It seems to complete a request. One moment, please, while I check. Ah, is that the oil I requested?
Oh my.
Silicone oil for precision components. This seems to be the real deal. I wonder what its intended use is. Should I apply it, soak it in it, or perhaps drink it?
You have my thanks.
Well, in any case, this completes my request as for the oil. You can take it back with you. Please take this as your reward. Rocket punch. Do you need anything else? No.
Very well.
A weapon that fires Iron Fist, like something out of a room. Wait, is it? No, it's not what I think it is. Is it? No, it's not. I was hoping it was what is it? The ambiguous one. You know something that I have noticed people using in some shorts is that some content creators uses like Persona soundtracks in the background for like shorts and whatnot, or even for like videos. So kind of been thinking about trying something like that. at some point. We ought to check in of those rooftop planners. Tending to the rooftop planners might help improve the quality of the products. Looks like you got some free time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go then.
It's nice that we don't have as much crap to deal with up here. There aren't as many weeds or pests on the roof. And no moles or other critters that'll dig our plants up. Still gotta watch out though. Some hungry asshole might try to help himself to the whole crop.
Normally, that wouldn't happen. They're getting executed. Sorry about that.
Yeah, normally. I mentioned I did a bit of gardening back at the orphanage, right? If someone sneaks a bite, it's no big deal. But this one time, some older kids stole our whole crop.
Wait, Adagaki.
This should be good for today.
Thanks to the care we put in, looks like the plants will grow nicely.
You can head on back. I'll stay and finish up. You can thank me by helping out again sometime.
You know, personally, I don't really done a lot of horticulture, so it's
Morning.
kind of interesting to say the least. I know people that has done it. My parents are like really big into it. Morning. So there's something bothering me lately. Why did Aragaki senpai suddenly decided to come back? I'm not sure. He's in the indomitable force?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he looks scary, but he doesn't seem like the type who rejoined just because he likes to fight.
Well then.
Hello class, Bagahi Lasa Basheva. Are you ready? Then let's begin today. We'll discuss the magic of the Renaissance era. The Renaissance was a time when the arts and the sciences enjoy a strong resurgence in Europe. Of course, this had a profound influence on magic, although it may be more accurate to say that two studies help improve at what? Improve one another. Okay, cool. As to why the Renaissance helped to further magic, practitioners had finally nailed down a way to escape the rule of the church. By studying the teachings of previous inaccessible sects, knowledge of magic flourished possibly like never before. The Renaissance also brought about the revival of ancient Greek and Roman literature. Magical texts such as the Hermetica received all new translations and increased study. Philosophy, natural history, alchemy, astrology. This book is filled with a wide range of subjects, some even considered in the words. Some even consider the Bible of magic. Just as science and astronomy have made the strides in the modern day, so too has the art of magic. You can see this in the emergence of one of the great magicians of all history, one who put the knowledge of the Renaissance into application. John Dee was a professor who advised the Queen of England, but with the magical knowledge he uncovered, he was able to communicate with angels. Of course, there was also Hohenheim, a doctor who traveled across Europe. He became known as Paracelsus, a renowned physician and alchemist. Granted, the magician life wasn't an easy one back then. Both men dealt with great amount of persecution in their lives. Are you still listening? Even your astral selves needs to pay attention. Here's a test to see if you were paying attention. Get it wrong and your house will become permanently haunted. Bagahi like a Bashave. Who to pick this time? I choose wait, is I choose D or the? I think it's D. Which book helped further the art of magic during the Renaissance? I think. Correct. Enjoy sleeping in your peaceful home tonight. During the Renaissance, magic had a surprisingly strong influence on the church ruled society. Several magicians were even involved in the core part of the Renaissance, the religious revolution. I answered correctly. Everyone. I know I have a bone to pick with the whole charm study thing. It will never grow, from my opinion. Oh, you got a sec? I need to talk to you. We're closer. Wait, give me a second. I want to check on. Hello. Sorry about what happened the other day, but I've been practicing my cooking and I want you to see how much I've improved. I'm a little nervous about going into your classroom, so I'll wait for you in the hallway on the second floor. I got your number from Kirijo. If you're free, come by the back alley again. Choices. Choices. Like I've been told to prioritize what's his name, Shinjiro. That's why I've been focusing on whatever event I can grab from him. I'm not even making sense of my words right now. Great. The nutjob trio is down to 2. The gothic Lolita chick, yeah, disappeared without a word. Even though there is just 2 of them, they're still nuts. Especially the long hair freak. Guys pisses me the hell off. Wait, actually, since it's a new point in the story, I like to believe, I want to see. Yeah, there is more dialogue. Why am I like this? How many months has it been dating her? Is that the time of the year, huh? Do you have a girlfriend? I bet you can get one if you try. You can do it. Just find someone you're interested and talk to her. Even if he managed to do it, so you should have no problem. Okay. Like, it took me a second to register out. She's like, oh yeah, this man, like, even though I'm dating her, like, he managed to get me, type of thing. There's a bar by the gang spot with the best cocktails around, but now they are looking into making non-alcoholic cocktails. It used to be a bar where adults could drink in peace, and now it'll be swarming with kids. It's funny because personally, I've been wanting to learn how to make I think it's called mocktails and cocktails. So it's one of my I wouldn't call it like my wish list, but it's like, yeah, I guess I can probably call it my wish list. It's like learn how to do cocktails and mocktails. Interviewers can rely only on primary sources. Eyewitness reports are important too. My favorite part of gathering information is all the unique people I get to meet. For example, the other day I talked to a young man who spoke in a Kansai dialect. That isn't something you hear every day around here. It's September and it's time for a new term. Do you get any transfer students with that? I'm jealous. Your school life is just like a teen movie. You are a lucky kid. Go enjoy school life, school while you can. Honestly, if somebody had told me that when I was younger, I'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" But now, like, it kind of makes sense why, you know, why that sentence kind of seems different. A school started again. The students having fun to watch this term. All those kids trying to look good after vacation but can't pull it off. Inside, I just smile at them and laugh. That kind of makes sense to some degree. Because on that aspect, it's like you see like all these like new kids popping in, like trying to look like their best and whatnot, or like trying to act tough. It's I don't want to say it's cute in some sort of way. It's more like comical. Even my youngest sibling just find that sort of thing comical. So, you know, different perspectives. When you order a medium beef bowl, order a raw egg with it and drop it onto the beef bowl. If you can get the egg in the middle of the bowl, I heard you'll become more popular in school. Cute. I asked my friends about what to feed cats and I read about it too. I found out there's a lot of things that cats shouldn't eat. Like the milk I wanted to give him last time, that's one of them. I was surprised, but I learned something. Now that I think about it, I don't think I have seen the couple. Meow. The cat is staring at the boy. And I mean the couple where the guy had a girl stalking him. I mean they kind of go in pair for some reason. My daughter's a high school student, but she fell in with a bad crowd. I see her midnights on the job. My wife yelled at me to tell her to cut that out, but kids her age, they'll never listen. It kind of threw me when she said midnights. So I was like, did he mean like his sister like outside the night, or did he mean like that they come across each other during his job? I don't think I'm expressing myself properly. I thought my teacher might be better this term, but I guess not. He mumbles a lot and doesn't have any energy, so class is really boring. I found that sort of thing kind of interesting, where people are like, "Oh yeah, like this T-shirt isn't that good," and then they come across a different T-shirt, and they're like, "Oh well, this T-shirt is like, I don't like it." I don't think I'll be seeing those two, huh? Hey, do you know there's an observatory somewhere on campus? Rumor has there is one. Anyway, but I've never seen anything. Yeah, what the heck? Maybe on the front of the dormitory? I'm just trying to find the couple. I want to call them a couple, even though they're not exactly a couple. It's just a guy getting stalked by some girl on campus. So Okay. I'm not gonna like try to find them. I'll probably come across them at some sort of point. At least I hope that's the case. Oh. Let's go out. Let's go out if you got the time. Should I spend the evening with Adagaki?
Yeah.
I see. Come with me then.
2 specials.
2 specials coming right up.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
That's not it.
Because I said I'd treat you. I can't go back on my word. It's bad for my conscience.
You're so faithful. That makes sense. I forgot about that.
Sure you did.
Here you go. 2 specials.
Point is, you don't go back on your word. Especially when it comes to something you promised.
Honestly, I feel like nowadays, like keeping somebody's words is like a hit or miss. I feel like that applies to me a little bit more often when it comes to streaming, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be streaming at this time, and next thing I know, I'm streaming like 2 hours later, or like I just don't stream. I just saw the day being what it was, though. In 2009 rather than 2001. Imagine if there was a janitor simulator in the World Trade Center in that day when time loop, and oh no, not again. Then. Honestly, I don't know how to say about that, because I don't know what happened on 2001 with the trade with the World Trade Center. Wait, wasn't that like the whole stock crash, I believe? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But in terms of a concept story, I don't know. Like, I feel like in terms of, I want to say like a game, it might be difficult to pull off, because what would be like the concept or the point of it? Because like, I'm not saying that the game has to be like doesn't need to have anything in it specifically, but I don't know, for like simulation games, I feel like it's a little bit hard to have an end goal. Oh, it's a plane, it's a skyscraper. Oh, that day. Oh, okay. I get it now. It will be amusing having to do the same work over and over. Clean it for someone else, use it for the buildings to go. Yeah. Okay. That explains how much knowledge I have regarding American history. That feels a little bit awkward now. I honestly wouldn't be able to answer that. Because getting on that political aspect is a little bit hard to get out, so I kind of don't want to like step into that, especially since there is always going to be people in both sides of the coin who are like, oh yeah, this seems to be fine, and seems not to be fine. and I don't want to be like in the whole political aspect. It's okay, yeah. Everyone can be annoying with letting others say anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be mentioning names, because like I honestly don't want to be, be placed on a spot that like I can essentially, get attacked in some sort of way. But there is a content creator out there who, I'm not gonna say names, who have mentioned controversial stuff regarding things like that. Again, I'm not gonna say names. I'm not trying to step into the minefield, and hopefully, knocking on wood, it never happens, because I'm trying to stay away from all that kind of stuff. Hopefully. So yeah.
Right. Don't want the noodles to get soggy. I was thinking earlier, you really don't take any shit, even from your elders. I respect straightforwardness. Less trouble that way. Let's finish up and get the hell out of here.
Welcome back. Were you together? Wait, Aragaki. Have you considered returning to school at all? It's been some time since second semester started. Regarding your attendance, it'd be best if you went back as soon as possible.
Yo también turning the paperwork. Pensé cansadas.
I got the paperwork, but I don't remember saying anything about turning it in. What's the point anyhow? I got no business there.
Then why did you come back here? I apologize. It isn't my place to ask that. Everything is my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you or Akihiko involved.
Cut that out. I'm the one who chose to join you back then. However things turned out after that has nothing to do with you. I didn't know what I was capable of. That's all there is to it.
Then why are you so determined not to return to school? You'll be throwing your future away if you don't go back.
Honestly, I kind of want to know what happened between them before like the main Persona 3 game happened.
Right. I apologize. I was out of line. I don't plan on forcing you into anything like I did in the past. What's important is it's your own decision, Aragaki.
Looks like you have changed. Just a little bit. You always used to avoid relying on people. Not so much of a lone wolf anymore, huh?
Probably Doom happened. It usually happens. That might be the case. But what sort of Doom? Like losing somebody important? Or like somebody's persona went berserk? Because like I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm just being missing the hints, but I feel like it's been walking around the edge on this sort of topic. Like he never got like directly approached and be like, oh, this is what's happening.
The only choice we have is to keep moving forward. That goes for myself, Akihiko, and you. So please, Aragaki, just give it another chance.
What are you guys up to? Looks like a pretty serious discussion. Let me guess. This president is lecturing the delinquent on the importance of his education?
Akihiko!
Well, I'll be damned. For a protein-fueled, muscle-bound moron, you're pretty smart.
What was that?
CMS President, this delinquent's gonna go to his room and think about his bad choices.
Wait, we're not finished yet.
It's one of life's great mysteries. At least there aren't mysteries. Food. Mysterons. Okay, I misread that. Wait, what's a Mysteron? I don't think I ever heard that before.
Akihiko, why are you like this?
Huh? What just happened? Was it something I said?
It's nothing but timing. Muscle bound moron.
Well, that's not my fault. It's nothing new. I'll just apologize later.
I feel like my charm improved after hearing Adagaki's perspective. It's a cute-like alien with supernatural powers in a cartoon series by Gary Anderson. Oh, okay. Okay, I just never heard of that before. That's why I'm like, what is that?
Oh, welcome back.
Yep, go away.
Hmm?
What? Bothering someone else if you're bored. I got nothing to offer you. Just probably gonna explore a little bit before wrapping up the stream because it's already like 4 in the morning. Because I want to see if maybe I can find the stalker on the guy. For some reason, I'm really intrigued on their story. Welcome. If you want to make an impression, accessorizing is a must. What do you have to sell? A ring that grants the wearer more experience in battle. It's expensive but doesn't do anything. Earrings that restore 1 HP upon them once per battle. Explorations always a good to do. It's when stuff is found and loot is to make better stuff is gathered. Honestly, I agree with that. But the thing about this is that you don't really find like stuff like that easily. Unfortunately, like you cannot find loot just laying around in a Persona game. Wow, Mama's fortune telling is great. I did just what Mama told me to, and I found something new about my friend. And now we are closer than ever. Incredible! I really look up to that woman. Something new about her friend, huh? Aren't you supposed to find stuff like that out on your own? I have a really bad feeling about this.
Go have a look for yourself.
You're a curious one, aren't you? Well, go on and take a look. Wait, what? A note with the URL, a site detailing how to file. Why not? A size of posting anecdotes of inspiration people. Anything else? No. I'll be on the search for more exquisite info. Mutatsu. Unfortunately, I gotta grind on the dungeon. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wrong way. That's weird. I expected to find them, but I guess not. Okay, so Tartarus. Let's go Tartarus. Alright, let's meet up in the users. Let's meet in the user spot. I'll leave you the others know. See you around. See you there. Exploration. Words. Why am I not talking properly today? The Hermit Tower is reacting. The Hermit Major Arcana card has been added to Shuffle Time. Your maximum SP will increase by 7. Honestly, I expected something different, but I mean, I'm okay with that. So, that'll be it for tonight. 75 hours. Holy cow. What if the final boss was a giant space hamster? I know what the final boss is. But and it's not that. Anyways, take care. You too. I do want to say thank you to Benevolent Space Academy to be hanging out on the chat tonight. I really appreciate it. And for anybody that's watching this on the background, thank you so much for watching this on the background. Hopefully you guys have a great, fantastic day, night, or evening. What else? I'll be continuing streaming Persona 3 Reload tomorrow. And yeah, I think I'm about three quarters in at this point in the game. And I'm expecting to potentially hit 100 hours by the time I'm assuming close to the end of the game. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a great night, fantastic day, beautiful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.